Last left off, the party had just finished a fight, and then immediately after that, several of them went on an existential journey and have just returned from that journey back to their original state, which for a couple of you is hurting pretty bad. And there's still some wounded people around the battlefield that are being helped by various asunder different clerics from the Order of the Gauntlet. The demon army seems to have retreated for the moment, and that is where we're at. So you guys can do what you want. You're currently still on the battlefield. The tower, of course, is to the north of you, just a little bit.
I think we were going to meet up over by Zephyros and gather everybody together.
Regroup.
Where is her token? Ah, there we go. No, that's not the right
Did you all see Alabaster stole our bird?
Just flew off with it.
So as you approach Zephyros, you see that he's currently in the process of doing a little mending of himself. Applying some kind of a thick green paste to his wounds. It seems to be dramatically improving his healing rate.
We can all sit down and take a rest.
Now, Zephyros is a fairly large entity, right?
Yeah, very large.
Oh, giant.
And I've never met Zephyros.
Probably not.
Don't. So,
Hey, guys, care to introduce me? I have no idea who this is.
go ahead and plop down on the ground. Take a little rest. So this is our good pal Zephyros, and that's his tower right there, that I'm sure you could see crash down. Or the tower's still on the ground, right?
Yeah, it's still on the ground.
Yeah.
Is it marked on the map anywhere, or am I?
No, it'd just be like north of us.
Oh, okay.
Like 100 yards to the north.
All right, so I definitely would see that as well.
It's down a hill too. This would be up towards the top of the hill. So it's down.
He's been letting us use his tower to travel around. It flies.
You guys have flight now? You guys are traveling by flight. That's amazing.
We got.
I got to run. Say again.
We also added some rooms. We got one for you too.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have to see it once we're done with this battle.
Zephyros, I know you're still healing up, but it's nice to meet you. I don't know. Are we in service to Zephyros, or are we just traveling with him?
No, he's just a homie.
Yeah.
Towery.
Oh,
we help them.
No,
Mutual.
I don't keep slaves. No.
I mean, there is a mind trapped in an orb that kind of steers the ship, the whole tower. they don't really have a choice, but not technically a slave.
Zephyros is
Well, good.
steadfastly silent.
Good. It's good that you don't keep slaves. You're very. How do I put this? Are you a god?
No, no, I'm not a god. And he bends forward with his knees cocked, sitting on his rump, and leans forward towards you and says, "Who are you?" As he does so, you notice his robes not covering him that well, and he's not
Oh, yeah.
wearing anything underneath.
Oh yeah, you'll be seeing that a lot.
You get used to it.
I avert my eyes upwards. I'm Kai Kai Smith. I've been with the party a while back. We were traveling together to accomplish some tasks that we had. I I happen to be a cleric. I provide some healing and some fighting when needed. Um, anyway, uh, do you mind? He doesn't know what I'm talking about at all.
I look up to Zephyros and be like, yeah, he Kai was with us before we met you, and he was one of our founding members of our group, and now he's come to help us with what was that you rode on, Kai? Was that a flying ship?
It was a flying ship. In fact, I was riding with Blackjack, and then we saw him again in that. What did you guys call that? Like a vision? I don't know. It was crazy, but it was so real.
Yeah, that was a trip.
You guys went on a chaos adventure without me?
Yeah, they must have wanted to leave you behind this time.
Um,
Maybe you're getting too chaosy.
I'm learning to embrace it.
He's like, it's now my power. So what is that tower in the background? Is that where you guys are talking about, where you're living?
Yeah, the one with the
That thing
giant,
can't float.
the thing
That
with
thing
the
can't-
giant magician's hat on it.
No way that thing can float.
Yeah, we were unfortunately kind of shot down by this army.
Oh,
But
I mean, it
but
makes some sense, but
but yeah, Zephyros has some magical orb inside that brings clouds upon it, and it kind of floats. It's not really like a fly. It's more just like a leisurely float. But it's in the
wow,
air,
that's
so
some
it is kind of
impressive
flying.
magic. I am very excited. Zephyros, is it possible for me to look at the ins and outs of your flying fortress?
Oh, I'd really rather didn't.
Okay.
She gets
well,
kind of testy when you start poking in her skirts.
I bashfully, okay. Maybe we'll readdress this later. Ido, Ezra, you're still looking pretty
Yeah.
dead. How you doing, buds?
I'm gonna take a sit down for a bit. I'd like to take a short rest if we can all just be sitting around.
Well,
Figuring-
if everybody's going to sit around for an hour, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of need it.
Do we want to sit down here, or do we want to go into the tower, or maybe have some protection?
I mean, the short rest can just be showing you around the tower.
True.
If everyone else is on board. Oh, my puns.
Wah, wah. Can I take a look to the east, see if that battle is still raging?
No, the two armies have separated. The demon army is fleeing to the southeast. So, bottom right of the map.
Mhm.
The other army is currently in front of the tombs, guarding the south side of that plateau. And Nisiri is landed beside you, Ulvar, and is pecking at you, even though you're currently still a rock, I believe.
Yeah, he looks hurt, so I'll change back to normal me, and I'll give her a heal.
All right.
Oh, thank God. I thought Oliver just gained a few pounds.
Well, he was actually a earth elemental, so
Yeah, he'll beef up his icon when he yeah. So how does hit dice work? I don't think I've ever used them. How many do we get?
It tells you.
You'll
Is
have
it like
one-
our level? Like 10? We get 10?
Yeah, you get 10.
Okay.
What is this?
For
healing
rolling,
a short rest.
you get to
Oh,
roll
okay.
some hit
You can use
dice.
as many as you like to heal.
Yeah, don't waste your spells.
Okay. So I was gonna if we had to, like if we were rushing, but I'm glad we don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't
Some
think
of
the
them
short
have
rest gives
spells.
back any spells though, right?
It does for me. I don't know about clerics.
I don't think
'Cause I
it
can
did
do
anything
I can
then.
do an arcane recovery, which I can get some spells back.
Oh, can you recover arcane and health?
Yeah. But it should say in your actions if you have it. I don't know about cleric. I
Double
don't know if
checking.
clerics have it.
Actions. Checking.
Like for mine, it's all the way at the bottom under other, and it says arcane recovery once per day or short rest. You can get some expended
okay.
spell slots back.
Well, since you guys are sitting around and resting, Veline will definitely have gone back to the tower by now, as will have Zephyros.
What's the average size of Zephyros? Is he like 30 feet tall, 10 feet tall?
I always forget how tall cloud giants are. Let me double
I
check.
thought it was
It's
like
supposed to be
20.
18. Yeah, he said he's tall, so he's about 20, but 18 feet for a cloud giant on average.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tall. He's 20 feet tall.
And the tower itself is, you said, over 100 feet tall?
Well over, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I know you can also add your Constitution modifier for each. If you have
I was gonna ask, do we add our Constitution modifier when we're getting new hit points like every level?
Yeah.
It should.
That's
be,
shit.
Should be added automatically if you're putting your hit points in manually.
No, I've been like overriding them. I didn't do that the whole time.
Well, it just should be whatever you've rolled. When you have manual on, you just put whatever you rolled in there, and then it'll automatically add or subtract your Constitution modifier.
I've been rolling them in Discord, and then I'll just add them in manually, like the amount I rolled. But that's fine. That's my mistake.
Get good scrub.
So I got this much then.
So in all the chaos, all I saw was you guys fighting a couple of people in black clothing or black armor. What what's been going on?
So I don't know if you remember the Black Hammer organization.
A little bit. They kidnapped me.
Well,
That's right.
That's them.
Yeah. So we've been fighting them a few times, and they keep fleeing, and they keep messing up our plans.
What were you guys stopping here for? I mean, I did kind of
they
see
shot-
the. What's up?
They shot us out of the sky.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But we were here to
We're
deal
already
with
here.
some Fey trouble because, yeah, you know how Feys are.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to meet the Fae you guys met in the forest, because I was up near the horses, and then by the time I got down there, everything was gone.
Oh yeah.
Um,
But so apparently that one that we met in the forest has a bunch of siblings, and those siblings live in the tombs, and we kind of messed with some and awoken some, and we're saved by one. And now one of them wants to kill the others, but then the other ones are protecting them. You know, that old nutshell.
One of them wants to like destroy everything and kill everyone.
Do we know which one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys have gotten yourselves into the muck of politics, then, huh?
Yeah.
and not just any politics, but the politics of the Fae.
We have this conversation not in the middle of the battlefield.
I think we were gonna go.
I thought we were heading to the tower to rest up. Show Kai around. Can we get the cloud tower map so Kai can see it? Possibly. And then wasn't it you Wired who actually did all the like customizing and stuff, or like additions to?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Why
decked
not?
out.
I have doodles to my room.
So this is the first floor.
This tower is huge.
And see that little circle thing in the middle?
Come right over here.
That's the way you go up.
Come right next to me.
Zoom back in on the map. I'm trying to see my character. I'm somewhere. There I am.
All right. Think up.
Up. So like.
So
the
there's like
sky?
there's like a hole
Yeah.
in the middle where you're standing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Up above you, there's a hole to the next floor, and when you think up, you go up.
So I go like this. Boom.
Yeah, and then you can keep doing that all the way to the top.
Yep. So this first one isn't a floor. That one with the darkened middle section isn't. It's actually there's an outdoor upper ring floor, our size, not Zephyros' size. That's part of the customizations. So you would go up to his bedroom, which is the second floor. So it's labeled.
Okay. I pop in there. I see him for a second, and I pop like straight back down. I'm like,
I also want to point out that the levitation circle, as you're going up, you notice that it stalls a few times. As in, you're going up, and it's just you stop going up, and then you're going
And
up.
just float?
Yeah,
Oh.
and then it seems to be stuttering.
Yeah, our tower got damaged a little bit, so everything may not be working properly.
And Zephyros, his bed's really tall off the ground, so it's unlikely you'd see more than his feet. But he is on his bed.
Gotcha. And how fast is the movement? Is it pretty slow in the levitation?
It's half your movement speed, so 15
Half my
feet,
movement speed. Okay.
15 feet per round you can move maximum.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, this looks amazing. Is there a floor beyond his bedroom?
Yeah, that's the Eyrie for the his griffins and also the joint eagles.
Oh, pretty. So when we have time, I would love to visit that. Is there uh, I don't know how to ask this. Is there a bathroom?
There's a window.
Yeah, just sit out on the window and let it fly.
Oh God!
I think Olver,
you're the
what
room.
Olver would have done would have been to stone shape a toilet hole in his room at least. You can just sit down and
Nope, just pop a squat.
Pilot to bombardier.
Good to go.
Pilot to bombardier. Open bomb bay doors. He plays a little game every time. Are we flying over that town I don't like?
Yeah.
The rumors we might.
Hey, if we go over Luskin, I'm dropping some stuff. I mean,
That's a
That
declaration
sounds
of war.
Some
pretty big pigeons.
Jeez.
Full-size
Depending
turds.
Depending on how high up you get, that could be pretty dangerous.
Depends on the consistency.
Right. Okay.
I should
Regardless.
debate that.
Regardless, it'll be pretty shitty.
Wow, we've really ran
Grown
this
up.
jokes.
We're super mature.
I see that garden area is really nice. That garden roof area, is that above the Erie selection or?
No. So if you look at the tower, the side view, you'll see what it looks like.
Oh, so the garden's on the first floor, the outer first floor.
Yeah, there's 2 rings, and then, well, technically I guess 3. There's the lower ring, the second ring, and then the outside garden patio area. And
Okay.
it's not quite grown in yet. I mean, this is something, it's a work in progress right now because it wasn't that long ago that we made these modifications.
And I'm assuming that a lot of the plant life and stuff has probably sustained a little bit of damage recently.
Probably. Yeah. Currently, there's no tree there yet, but
Okay.
that's for sure.
That tree
Big
looks
tree.
cool.
That's coming soon, though.
Okay. Well, this is really awesome, guys. I don't mean to be a drag, but the flight in was, well, it wasn't that long, really, but you dropped me into the middle of a war zone. So, well, is there an opportunity for a little R&R for a minute, maybe a day?
No. We're going
No.
right back into dealing with phase.
Yeah. We need to kind of head back out there. Speaking of.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
We'll-
once we hit our hour of rest, we need to go to the tombs.
Gotcha. Okay.
Ryken, can I see you in Whispers, please? Thank you.
Dun dun dun.
So as you go into your room, you're kind of, checking things out, whatnot. It takes you a minute, but you realize something isn't right. And I'm sure you can guess what I'm talking about. Are you muted?
No. I was agreeing with you. Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you can play act it however you want, but they are missing. There'll be signs of a struggle, and including a grappling hook hooked to your window. Somebody climbed up the outside of the tower.
All right.
Okay.
Looking out my window, do I see anything?
Nope. Nope. You don't see anything. Whatever happened long enough ago for people to be gone. Anything else before we move back?
No, I couldn't go with that.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to push the party, so here we go.
Yeah, got you.
All right. Back.
Back. Welcome back.
Okay.
Yeah, I figure we're just kind of shooting the breeze while the hour is going.
All right.
Applying some bandages, all that.
You hear a loud snoring coming from the floor above you.
So you kind of reverb through the whole place.
Yeah, more or less. It's pretty loud.
So I'm going to be investing in some like magic shielding.
Some earplugs.
Right? Magic
great.
earplugs.
You'll be the inventor of earplugs.
Globe of silence.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
You.
I had a quick question about, since I was revived or whatever, do I take penalties at all on my rolls? Is that a thing?
Not this time, no.
Okay. Because I just saw like a Critical Role episode where someone was revived and then they had to take a -4 penalty to all their D20s rolls.
Well, I mean, you can do what you want, right? As far as that goes. For this
I'll-
round, you weren't dead very long at all.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
so I already have some stuff planned for the whole thing. I've
Okay.
talked to you about a little bit of it, so don't worry about it. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Cool.
You should roleplay yourself as feeling down, though. Definitely, the effects should last at least until you sleep. I guess I guess we should give you a point of exhaustion as well.
Yeah, sounds good.
That should cover it.
Not even 5 minutes into our rest, Ryken's gonna come out of his room and throw a grappling hook into the middle of the floor and tell everyone to check the rooms, make sure nothing's missing. And I think Mars is gone.
What?
The maid?
Where'd they go?
I don't know. I'm gonna check all the other rooms and the stables and everything real quick.
I'll head into my room, take a look at it.
Yeah.
Anything missing in my room?
While everyone's walking around frantically, moving to their rooms, I am going to stand here dumbfounded. Not knowing what's going on. Ryken, well, you did come out of the room, right? Far enough that I would see you?
Yeah, out of my room.
Ryken, what's going on?
Looks like someone broke into my room, and my friend Mars is missing.
Oh, hell no. I don't know who that is, but we'll find them. They wouldn't have left on their own?
Hell no.
Okay.
Do we have to make checks at all for
No.
searching our rooms?
Is there any sign of Mars or Ike in the tower?
No. You look through the tower. You find that there is you find a grappling hook in one of the windows with a rope trailing down the side of the tower, and the signs of a scuffle in the room. Things knocked over, scattered around.
If it was the assassins, they wouldn't have stood a chance. Ike's still just a little kid, and Mar as well, more capable. It's not like us.
It's not good.
Going.
Have we seen Void Gale as well, and others? I know we saw Valine.
Valine you saw. You haven't seen Void Gale. You haven't seen Valine because she went back to the tower before you did while you were talking to Zephyros originally.
Yeah.
Zephyros don't give a crap. He's asleep.
Yeah, actually, on the second level too, when you get up to the second level and check there, you find one of the undead kobolds broken and scattered with weapon marks.
I'll check the outer rings up above in the second levels, all the way up to the garden level too.
Okay. You don't find anything else.
Okay.
How about like outside around the tower?
Because we haven't taken off or anything, right?
No.
No.
If you go outside the tower and look around the base of the tower, you can find tracks at the bottom of the rope that lead away from. There's a scuffled area where there's, confused tracks down at the bottom of the rope, and then you find a little bit of blood in the grass and some drag marks, and then it goes into the brush where it doesn't leave any tracks.
All right. I mean, I would go relay that, and then just basically, I'm pretty sure Roy's already ready, so we'd be leaving.
Has anybody gone up to the area yet?
I think I would have, just because I'm making the rounds. So I would have gone there last.
When you get there, you find Nisiri in a nest and two of the griffins. One heavily wounded, one not as wounded, but both wounded, and then one of them appears to be sleeping in its nest. And one of them is absent.
I'll take a look at one that's it's sleeping as in breathing.
Roll
I can see it's
perception.
breathing. Okay.
It is not
21.
breathing.
Okay. Still warm? Maybe? Hopefully?
You walk over to it and check it, and no, it's cold. It looks like it flew up here after the battle and then bled to death while you were resting downstairs.
Alright, I'll heal the other two that are hurt. That's for the first one. Second one.
With the magical healing, the creature's wounds close over, and you know that they're going to be okay, at least.
Okay.
It might take some time.
I'm gonna head back down and let everybody else know that one of the griffins is dead, and then another one's missing.
And this Siri prods at you when you come up, again, nuzzling you and crying forlornly.
Oh no, girl. We'll find him. Alright, I'll head down.
Okay.
Alright, everyone. Looks like we have some other casualties. One of the griffins is gone. Another one's dead. 2 of them injured, but I was able to help them. Nasiri is up there, but Edelor, he's still gone, I presume, with Alabaster right now.
Man, who could have done this? I thought we were fighting everyone on the battlefield.
Obviously not.
Was this
Oz is gone.
the Black Hammer?
Don't know. Can we check on Void Gale?
You don't have access to his.
Like, there's no way to contact him or
I could
anything else.
try the message, but does message go to different planes? I don't think so. I don't know, it doesn't say it doesn't.
Valine's room you can go into, but his you don't have the access.
Right.
I'll try sending a message to him. Void go.
What are you gonna say?
I'll say, hey, Valen Voidgale, Von Voidgale. We're in the tower right now, resting up. It's safe here for now if you wanted to join. And that'll be it.
The message you get back is, well, stop resting and hurry yourselves up! I'm following them, but they're getting away!
Following them, I'll send another message.
Figure.
Who are you following? What? That'll be it.
A squad infiltrated the tower while we were out. Hurry!
What direction?
Southeast is the last thing he says.
Okay. Yeah. I will relay that to the group. I'll say, hey, I just talked to Voidgale. He said he's pursuing the people who infiltrated the tower. He's heading southeast.
Let's go.
Is this like after the hour now? Like, are we done with our rest?
Yeah. You guys said you wanted to rest for an hour, so.
So this group is now an hour away. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was dead. But yeah.
So you took your slow, meandering way back to the tower and took your time downstairs, and then when you finally checked things...
Is there any chance this tower can move?
I don't think right
Probably
now.
not. Zephyros is sleeping, and he's the only one that can bring it back up and running, and it may take him some time.
Yeah, he usually has to charge it with a bunch of magical energy.
Do you guys have mounts to go forth? I don't have a mount. I came in on an airship. I didn't bring my mount with me.
No, pocket horse.
I don't think we have our horses anymore.
No, they're gone.
Yeah. And
I can take.
keep dying.
I can take some of you. I'm now rested enough. I can turn into something. There's also Nasiri. She might be okay, but she was pretty well hurt. The other 2 griffins, I think they're probably not going to be available. It didn't look so
Ryken
well.
and Ezra have their own mounts, right?
Yeah. So could you take 2 people over?
Yeah.
Could you take me and Kai?
I can do that.
And then if you want to travel by pocket horse, Ezra, and then Ryken's got Roy. Yeah,
Should
we
be
just
able
need
to
to
catch
stop.
up to them pretty quick.
We should stop buying horses.
Just stop by. They just keep dying.
But they haven't told you how this happened.
No.
They
Reading
went
the
in-
chat is funny, but
they went up to a. Well, I'll let them tell you, so that it's realistic to what the characters might say or something.
right. We don't have time for the stories. Let's go for now, and
Go.
we'll get the story about why you don't have horses later. I can't believe you lost all the horses. I mean, I had mine, but I left it because he doesn't fly well. But
All right, next time.
All right. Well-shaped
Forward.
giant eagle.
you
And
can
I'll
carry us
take
on your
Kai.
eagle form. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't drop me. I don't fly well.
Trust
Actually,
in
I
your
do.
God.
I do actually fly well. I have a slow fall at least. And I have it prepared, so
Nice.
I'm pretty sure I do.
All right. So I'm gonna go in the southern direction, trying to look for Void Gale first, since he's trailing.
So you leave the
We're just-
tower and take off to the southeast, looking. You and is Ryken following right behind, or what are you doing, Ryken?
He's probably ahead. He's probably ahead of me.
Did you leave first?
got-
Yeah, I would have definitely left before them.
Okay, so you take off first, and actually you're faster than him.
He's
as well.
faster.
So quick as the wind, Roy charges
Ezra
you
will
forward,
bring up the rear.
and you follow the path, that you were told of, and the direction the footprints go. Every once in a while, you can see evidence, even from the air, of a troop of people having passed that direction. You continue seeing drag marks, and then you come over a hill, and in a flat area of plains, you see a gnome standing by himself. He turns as you fly up and waves his arms, trying to flag you down.
Man, we must have good eyesight.
All right. So, like, honing in on them, just keeping an eye out for anything else, I guess. Try not to get tunnel vision.
You look around. There's nothing in the area besides the gnome. It's an open area. There's nothing to be seen. It's just
If you
open
already,
plains.
yeah, if he already sees me, there's no point in waiting, so I'll just keep going up to him.
Yeah, the gnome, is trying to flag you down. So when you approach him, he goes, "Finally! My spell
what?
ran out 10 minutes ago.
Whoops.
What spell?
Invisibility."
Do I know you?
I'm Void Gale.
Ah!
The guy with the big robot.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing out here?
I was following the kidnappers. Thought you might want somebody to figure out where they went, but maybe I was wrong.
No, I definitely do. Did you stop following them when you, stopped being invisible or what?
No, I just had to hang back further.
So they're close.
No, they vanished.
Shit.
I was too far away to stop them either.
They magically vanished?
Yeah, they pulled out some kind of a stone, a crystal, dark purple, I think it was. Crushed it, and a portal appeared, and they stepped through it. I attempted to try to counterspell it, but I had to rush forward to do it, and by the time I got close enough, it was closed!
Fuck. Alright, we'll wait for the gang. I don't know what to do.
Well, they left something behind I think you might want. And he pulls out a slip of paper.
Okay, I grab it. Start reading.
Yeah, it just has your name. It says Ryken. If you want them to stay alive, go home. Signed, the Baroness.
Damn, that gave me chills. Yikes. Of course, I wouldn't know it because I'm still on an eagle.
Oh, you got chills riding on this eagle.
Probably frostbite.
And
So, how far behind were we? Like 10 minutes, or
I mean,
Not
Roy's
even.
pretty darn quick, so
But
it'd
not-
take you a little
maybe a
while to
little
catch
longer.
up.
How fast? I thought it was 90 feet. I'm 80. I
Plus, he
believe.
left before us.
Yeah.
because you had a wild shape? I don't know how long that takes, but probably a
It's a
second or
bonus
two.
action. It's like a moment.
That's
Oh,
like
nice.
No, Roy, though, is an air elemental, so.
Yeah, it would have been like 10 times faster
And-
than anything we could
And a
do.
powerful
And
one.
also-
At that.
And he can also fly, so like terrain doesn't matter to him.
That's just that he was flying, so.
Ezra's the only one on a horse. Just
He's like, I'll get there eventually. Pocket horse.
halfway,
he has
halfway
to get
there.
through all
we
that,
come up.
He has to get through all the plant growth first, too.
Oh,
Oh
God.
God, yeah.
Oh, you
that's
didn't-
terrible.
oh.
How long
You
does
Oh yeah,
that
can't
you,
last?
did,
spell
you
it.
can't.
It just is.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's forever.
I guess he could burn it, but please don't burn it, Ezra. Please don't burn it. Don't start a forest fire.
He's all like Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast,
Literally
blasting
can't
away through it.
get into another fight and just get dropped again. He's dying every fight. He's like, "You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up." He's just back at the tower, just drinking tea or something.
So he got on the horse but didn't go anywhere.
He's like, got
Until he got-
outside, saw the plants, and went, nope.
He did that like fake noise when someone's trying to pretend to go outside or something, and does the descending footsteps. Like, yeah,
I'm just back in bed.
yeah.
So helpful. So eventually we catch up to
Yep.
Ryken, right?
Yeah. And Void Gale puts a hand on your knee because he's a gnome. Ryken, and he says, I'm sorry. I tried to catch up with them, but I was spent. There was much I could do. I'm sorry. And then he begins walking back towards the tower.
So are we there?
Yeah, probably arrive just after that. Keep the story moving.
Okay. I just wanted to ask him if he saw who they were, like what they looked like, the captors.
Okay. Just give me a second to pull up some information real quick.
As we arrive, since I don't, can you talk, Oliver, when you're in your wild shape? Over?
Are
Sorry.
you asking him? Are you asking him that?
No, I remember now. I speak for the people flying with you, and I asked Ryken, what's going on? What happened? Because we see you're holding something, but we can't really see what it is. You don't really have to go over it again, but I assume you have some information as you've stopped.
Ryken, you there?
I think he's on mute. Maybe.
Sorry, what'd you ask?
Oh, I had asked what made you stop? What's because we can't tell what it is, but we're looking at you and we can kind of tell you have something in your hand and you've stopped. Like you've not moved like for long enough for us to catch up. So we were just wondering what happened.
Well, little guy said that they teleported out of here. And they left me a note. I just don't understand. It's like the Black Hand keeps trying to fuck me over again and again. And it's like my entire family has been killed, ranch has been destroyed, and yet again they seem intent on ruining my life. They've taken my friends, and it looks like they're going back to Fail. And like we just started rebuilding there as well. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
You're in your head. They all from your hometown.
Here, read the note, man. Just hand it over.
Okay. I'm in my eagle form, but I can read.
Ah.
Your head, so
You can still read.
I mean, he's got really good vision, so maybe he read it in your hand.
Like I said to go home, and my first impression was like the tower with you guys. But then, it's like, what was my home before then, and what am I trying to rebuild? And the only thing I can think of is going back to Fail.
Who's this Baroness? Can you explain that to us?
I don't know.
Do I believe you?
I don't know. Do you? You're an
I
eagle.
don't know.
You can't even be asking me questions. I don't know.
Of course I can.
Plus, like,
I'm
plus
still
Kai and Eidolon have no idea. Like Ryken's just speaking out loud.
Yeah.
Because we don't.
Just
Yeah, we're not
answering.
hearing the conversation.
Oh, I probably have no idea. My insight is 7 at the moment.
I just repeat the same questions over asked. Since I can't hear. So who's this Baroness?
All I know is that she took Mars and Ike.
Here we go. 15.
Sorry, that's not funny, but it's kind of funny.
Thinking about my family history and like what we're involved in, would that ring a bell at all?
No, but Void Gale isn't done. So if the party arrives, he turns around when you ask him and rejoins him. He says that what I just said, which I guess I just go ahead and do real quick. Well, there were about 15 of them. Most were dressed all in black and adorned with that cursed black hammer they seem to wear. Their leader was a woman with jet black hair. She wasn't the tallest human I've seen. Perhaps 5.5 feet. She had the whitest skin, almost alabaster. Beautiful. Dark eyes. I heard one of them call her Baroness. But, and this was right before they used the crystal to escape, one of them called out to her and seemed to be arguing. All I caught was, but Baroness, what about Carlian? And she said back to him, let him rot. We have better things to do. He can stay here. And then they left.
Sounds like we got ourselves a lead. Let's go find him.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Well, I'm ready to go look for him, so if you guys want to go look.
How do we know where they went? Like, are you sure they went back to your hometown, Ryken? Because
It's
they
either that or the tower. They're not at the tower.
what was what was your other friend's name, Ryken? I have Ike, and who was the other one?
Mars was the maid.
Mars. That's right.
Yep.
Mars.
And
If we can
then
find Carly and we have a clue, we might know where they're at. Right now, we don't know where they went.
We
Well,
did.
and then-
I'll tell that
I forgot.
to Ryken.
Out of game. Did any of us actually see Carleon?
Yeah. He was
Like, I can't remember if we actually saw him on the battlefield.
not.
Oh yeah,
actually
he did. Didn't
vision
he?
himself.
He project himself. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's got to be somewhere.
I couldn't
close
remember
enough.
if we actually knew it was him that started this attack. That's right. Okay, it's all coming back to me.
Well, time's a wasting right now. You want to find where they went? Let's find him before he gets away.
Where do we search?
From the sky. Up on. These guys get up. I'm gonna take off and go back towards the tower in that area and just start doing a search pattern.
All right, I'll get on your back or whatever and start looking too.
Do we see Ezra anywhere?
I'm like halfway.
Also, since I have a bit of spell knowledge and Ido has way more spell knowledge, is it possible that we would have had an idea of how far away that person would have had to have been to cast that spell?
Spell the teleporting one.
The projection.
Let
You
me
said
steal
that
Ryken again
he
for a
cast
minute.
projection.
Ryken.
I don't know.
So, I'm just going to remind you that the note that you found with Ogden Oct when you killed him the first time was signed the Baroness. Do you know who she is?
I don't remember from anywhere talks who she is now.
It was signed with her name and her title, so it's Verita. Is the Baroness. Wait,
Gotcha. So I think Ezra was the only one that would know that.
wait, hold on a second. I might be wrong about this. I might have to go look at my notes. I might have got the two women confused. Doesn't really matter. Haven't revealed it yet. Was it Terrasai? Better check my notes. Where is that map? It's a good thing I don't throw things away. There it is. There we go. That's cool. All I gotta do is change a couple names. Alright, so it was Terrasai that signed the note. And you kept that note, I think, so that's why I wanted to remind you. Right?
Yeah, but I doubt it would be something I'd pull out.
Sure.
I don't even know if I would be the one to have it, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, I just wanted to confirm that with you real quick. I went ahead and threw the note back in there as a reminder to people. So, let's go back. Why am I the only one that keeps notes?
I keep notes. My notes just suck.
I got notes, bro. Were we supposed to see this?
Who was it that kept the note?
I wasn't here.
I got that.
You mean the note that Ryken just had?
No, this was from way back when we went to the dragon's lair and took all the stuff.
Yeah, right before you went.
This was the note that Ryken. This was a note that what's his face, the ogre dude had, or yeah, whatever.
Ogden?
Ogden, that's him. Yeah, he had that, and that's what led us to the dragon, because we knew that it was unguarded, and we wanted to get them in trouble. The Black Hammer.
Oh shit.
Anyways, there's the note. Because I'm a nice DM and I want to remind you of something. But really, keep notes. Especially about major characters in the game. All right. So, yeah, I mean, Ulver probably would have kept it if nobody else did. Now, whether or not you bring it up is irrelevant, but at least you have it now.
Yeah.
If you didn't before. The rest of you...
Oh, I did have that. I had the whole thing.
So, up to you what you want to do now.
Oh, yep. You ain't actually reading stuff. I now know what Ben was playing.
Yeah, if Alabaster was with us, he would have probably have recognized her description, most likely.
Probably.
Oh wait, no, human. Is she's human? I thought she was tiefling. Okay.
Well, isn't that a funny puzzle?
I mean, it says tiefling in my notes too.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy. Then he...
Don't worry, there's a reason for that. But anyways.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so... Who has that note? I would imagine probably Ryken has that.
I mean, I have it saved in. It's like the first thing in my notes for Ryken, but I don't know if he would have it or not. Let me check my inventory.
Well, I mean, I don't know that. Would you have made an actual item for that?
I did for Ogden's necklace.
Okay. but probably not for the letter.
Yeah, but I think even if I did have the letter, I wouldn't be like connecting the dots or anything. To be
Yeah, I
honest with
think
you.
if I would have known Tiefling, I might have. But right now it's just a Baroness, and that could be anything. Over, so
Okay.
I don't think it's enough clues for Olver to actually figure that out. That's why we should go after Carlian.
Okay. Guys, what are you
What's
doing?
that? I'm jumping off into the air. Well, I've already done that, and I am looking for Carlian back over in the battlefield area.
In eagle form?
Mm-hmm.
Make
Yep.
a perception check
I
with
would be on his back.
Make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Then I also want to try to message Ezra since he's slow, and then tell him to be on the lookout for Carleon because he could be around.
All right. You can also make a perception check for yourself.
So I can make one for being farther back, seeing if someone's near me.
I
Alright.
think he's talking to Eidolon.
I'm talking to Idle.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is Kai with us still? I mean, Kai.
I mean, if
probably
you're
is
not
because you're
airborne,
right?
you can make a survival skills check. Yeah.
See if you stay alive.
Oh no, that's what tracking is.
I know, but it's
So,
funnier.
Let's see. Survival +2.
Well, Kai, are you on the ground or are you with me?
I thought I was still
your
with
ride.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you're with me. So you can do a perception check to look for Carlian.
Okay.
If you know who that is. Which
I don't, but if I see somebody, I can say somebody.
Say something. Yeah.
yeah.
No. I said it the way I said it. I'm gonna own that shit. That's
If
my
I see
fault.
someone, I'll see someone.
That's good for you.
Good for you.
yeah, so you're flying in rings, ever widening rings around the tower.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do so,
I'm sorry.
as you do so, on one of your southward side passes, Kai, you notice a black dot darting from one group of bushes and trees to another, quite a ways off to the south.
I mentally, because I can't breathe hardly, I mentally try to communicate with Ulver and direct him to the south. I saw something moving bushes.
Well, if he's not initiating contact with you, through
No,
his
come on.
telepathy-
Just let him finish his sentence because it was so funny.
Well, I was trying to put it in like ways I would do this, but okay. If not, then I can just tap. I guess tap towards like I don't know. I'm on the wing, right? Like near the body, but on the wing.
Not on the wing. No, you'd be either on my back or I would be carrying you.
in the claws.
The
the
talons.
talons.
Oh, well, if I'm in the talons,
You
I
and
got no
talons.
way to get a hold of you.
You can yell.
Just
It's not like
tug
you
at
can't
one of the
get anything.
feathers.
I just
Get
shout.
on
Then I guess
there,
I just
on there, too.
shout south. I can't hardly breathe, but you've probably got good hearing as a bird. So
I do, but I'm not taking you into the stratosphere, so you can breathe. You're all right.
no, I know, but depending on how fast you're moving, I don't know how fast we're going. So That's
Okay.
I mean that's the like winded like I don't know if you've ever done any hang gliding or anything, but it's pretty windy up there.
That maybe
Yeah.
Kai doesn't enjoy flying like this.
But see,
Not exactly. Like I had a ship last time.
Felt a little safer.
But I
alright.
shot south a couple times, hoping to make my point heard.
Okay, and I will bank south.
Do we need to roll again for another check to see if we continue seeing that movement, or
No, you saw it dart into the trees and scrub brush there, and flying, he catches up to that spot very quickly. But
Right along. Tell
whatever
everybody
it
else
was,
where we're at.
whatever it was, went into the bushes.
I'm just gonna circle above and keep an eye out for the moment, and right along. Let everybody else know where we're at.
All right. I
Tell
will
Ezra to
message.
come back.
So we're still circling in the air, right?
For the moment,
Like
yeah.
it's just.
Keep an
I can
eye
say,
on things.
Ezra, look up into the sky where the eagle is. That's where we're at.
Alright, no way.
And then I'll say the same thing to Ryken.
Yeah, Ryken is in the sky too, right?
You see how useful having the message spell is.
I guess.
Oh yeah, thinking utility spells has
He's
utility.
reluctant about it, but
I prefer to just yell. Ezra!
What's the cost of the spell?
It's a cantrip.
You just have to
Oh,
have
nice.
a copper wire. It doesn't use it though.
Yeah.
Nice.
all right. So, Ryken, were you with us, or where did you go?
I went back to the tower. Where did you guys go?
Well,
They're
we went back
searching.
towards the tower, but searching for Carlian because he's the clue as to who this Baroness is and where they might have gone.
What do you mean
And
where they
therefore,
might have
where your
gone?
people-
They literally just told us where to go.
Yeah, but wasn't she saying that
No.
like to stay out of it kind of thing? She was like, go home and
they
stay out
said-
of our business.
No, they said if you want them to live, go home.
Oh, I think that means stop doing what we're doing rather than go to your home to go get them.
Yeah, like if we go
It
to
might
your
mean
home, they're
that, but
still
we
gonna
don't
be
know.
gone.
Yeah, we don't know for sure what that means then. So, Ryken's at the
conundrum.
tower.
Yeah, it said to go home. I'm getting ready to go home. Like, you magic types, I swear to God.
Okay, so what
Overthinking
happens?
everything.
But what happens when you get home and they're not there? Then what? Are you just staying home?
I literally, they said if they want them to live. Like, we have no clues as to where they're going or where they're at, other than they said to go to this one location.
All right, I'm diving down.
It's like the only way I could think of it is like if this was like a cop movie and they're like, hey, like show up to this place without like
We've
any
got
backup or
yeah.
anything.
We've
It's
got
like,
your
okay.
kids, and if you don't do what we say, we're gonna kill them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
So you're gonna give in to a terrorist demands?
I literally
He's
have
lost
no other option.
everything. He's lost everything. He's got only these very few things to lose now. These people, right? So
And I also only have like a few tools at my disposal to do anything like that as well. So, as a non-magic user, my only option is to go someplace and fight it out if I can.
well, as Oliver is diving down, I lose a bit of my composure. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Ah!
I don't think I'm diving down that hard.
Nosedive.
I'm going down. I'm descending. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
You mean
You did say dive
Ogond,
down.
Ogond, Ogond, Ogond.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, yes.
And I'll you'll hear in both of your heads, get something ready.
I'll
to
just
attack him and
once
get
we
him.
get 120 feet within, I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost in the bush area.
Okay.
Well, you see as you dive down, you see a figure dart out of the bushes and run towards the next set of bushes. And
I
you
follow.
clearly see it's a man with longer, dark hair, somewhat fine-looking clothing.
Is it what
Once
we call from him? That is his description, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty sure. But once we get in range, I'll shoot off a beam and say,
Yeah.
"Stop moving."
It literally takes just a few moments. I mean, I'm not that far away from him.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
What do you guys
Are you
do?
gonna drop me? Am I gonna get dropped on him? Am I literally used
So
as a?
if you're gonna shoot a frost beam at him, go ahead and do so. I'd say at disadvantage.
All right.
He's like, I'm okay with that.
Jesus. Holy crap.
Yeah, so that hits.
Damn, those are good rolls. Those are good rolls. A 17 and a 19. Hell yeah.
like, I'll take your disadvantage and flip you off while I'm at it.
So it does. Well, like,
gold.
well, listen to this though. It does 6 frost damage, and then their speed is reduced by 10 feet. So now, like with it, the plant growth plus the speed reduced. I mean, he's basically like crawling.
Yep, he's not moving very fast. The plant growth was helping him hide, but yeah, it's not. It's not helping him now.
No. All right.
He turns towards you after being hit and looks up, seeing the screaming eagle coming at him. Holds both hands up and says, "I surrender! I surrender!"
And I go and I probably can't grab all of them. We'll go down. We'll get them.
Reach for the skies.
So you.
Oh wait, you already have your hands up.
Landing or grabbing him? I'm not sure what you're doing.
I don't.
You say you're going.
I don't know
down
that I
to
can
get
grab
him.
I to go get him, but like, I don't think I can take him because that would be 3 people now.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I can't take 3 people. 2
How
is still quite
how
a bit.
far away are we from the tower?
I mean, you're probably a good, 600-700 feet.
Oh, that's
And
not
how far away is Ezra from us?
Actually, no, you would be further than that. You'd be actually probably more along the lines of a few 2,000 or 3,000 feet by now. I forgot how far away the battle was. That would be within the battle area, so it's further south than that.
And then what about Ezra's
Within a mile.
positioning?
Huh?
Where's Ezra?
Do I get to make it there at some point?
I mean,
Because I could just hitch a ride.
Go anywhere.
1/4 speed
But he's on a horse.
at 1/4
A magical
speed.
horse.
I think it's like 120 feet. So I mean, I think he would have been able to get out of it at some point, out of the.
Well, it's a mile.
Area.
It's a mile across or a mile in every direction,
Oh, a mile?
isn't it?
No. Let me check, but it's not that
I
big.
don't know. I forgot how big it
If
is.
so, you can just like start trolling small towns and things.
It just seems like it's
That's gonna be
super
horrible.
huge and awful. That's all I remember.
I mean, it's big,
Oh.
but it's not. It's 150. No, that's the direction it goes. Where is it? 100-foot radius, so it's only 200 feet. Is what it is.
Oh, so it's farther if you do it for longer, isn't it?
No. That
Is that a
is
different spell?
plant growth. It does 2 different things.
But you cast it
and
at the battlefield, so
it was an instantaneous casting, which just means in a 100-foot radius.
yeah, you're not in it anymore.
Diameter.
Then you're not
Yeah.
in it anymore. So yeah, you could definitely get there, Ezra. And honestly, it probably is faster to ride around it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, because at the tower you wouldn't be in it. The tower's not that close. So, all right. Whatever the case, you get there.
All right, I will take.
I don't have a map for this because I don't need one. So
That's fine.
That's
I'll
fine.
take Carlian and in my talons and dangle him as I fly
And then
back.
you take
Kai
Kai,
can go
and
with
then
Ezra.
either
Or
one.
yeah, either way.
Well, Ido's lighter, so he should probably go with
the Kai is heavy.
Ulver.
Kai doesn't want to get up there again.
Kai's also wearing plate armor, so
You have feather fall. Don't be such a sissy.
I don't want it.
Human shaped hole in the ground.
Right?
What made that?
Well, and
Right.
luckily it's mithril, so like it is light, but not that light. I'll just say that. Okay, so going back with Ezra, Ezra, can I hitch a ride? We seem to have picked up another person
Fine.
of whom I don't know. I don't know this person, but no, I didn't hear you, Ezra. Sorry.
I said fine.
Yay! Thank you.
So Carlian, at first he screams, "Let me go! Don't you know who I am? Let me!" And then he stops.
I'm gonna go way up into the air as fast as I can. I'm gonna tell Eidolon just hang on, and I'm just gonna just give this guy a ride. Scare the crap out of him.
And then he shuts up and just begins blubbering.
Perfect.
Over just the way
I'm gonna
I like
dive
it.
down towards trees just so his feet just like come within like a foot or so of the top of the trees and just just mess with them all the way through.
Oh God. I'm looking onwards, not really seeing it too much, but seeing how close Ulver gets, and I'm like, oh God, the nightmares.
All right.
Hey, while we're up here, do I see any big trees?
No, not in this area.
Not in this area. Okay.
See, it used to hide the name of the person. Does it? Can you guys read the name of the person?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the option is supposed to block that, and it's not doing it. So I'm kind of irritated about that.
He throws up though, I imagine, or does he pass out?
I know he passes out.
Oh, he's just a ragdoll. Now it's no fun.
That makes him feel a little bit heavier, I bet.
I got him in my talons. It's fine. It also means he's less likely to be a problem by the time we get him there.
It also means he has less control over his bladder. And the G-forces are
That's
just
fine.
pulling the liquid out.
He's underneath us all, so yeah, it's just gonna be. I'll fly over Ezra and see what happens.
No.
Guys with me.
Oh man, I don't have I mean, I have a shield, but it's
Make an
not
umbrella.
expected.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's so messed up. Oh, gross.
Okay.
Like,
So
what? I'm just keeping pace. That's all. That's all I'm doing.
So we're all reconvening at the tower.
Yeah.
I've never done anything to Over, and he just constantly, sometimes literally shits on me.
Ryken.
I did the chamber pot on me. Who was that?
I did that on Monster.
Uh-huh.
You're the one that got caught.
Don't you say you've not done anything to me.
So Ryken.
Yeah.
When you get back and what do you do while they're off doing all this?
Basically just pleading was I don't know, just trying to work out something with Zephyros in the tower. I'm just kind of trying to figure out my best option for getting home.
Okay. As you're doing that, you hear a noise behind you, and your the boy, what was his name?
Ike.
Ike steps onto the platform behind you.
The fuck? I thought they took you.
Well, they did too.
But what? How are you still here? Is Mars alright?
Mars, they took her. And they took that other lady too. The strange one. I don't know what she did. She shoved me into a corner and waved her hands. And everything went black for a while. And I woke up and they were gone. And the men were there. That's the last thing I remember.
Oh, I'm glad you're alright. You're still a kid. It's those are some rough people. But now we need to go save Mars.
What was that lady's name? She saved my life.
It's Valeria, right?
Valeria?
I'm asking Ben.
It's a line. It's a line.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn, they took her too.
She was probably pretty beat up after her fight.
True. She came back to recover.
You take a dragon. You think that's going to end well, though?
I mean, it's better to capture her when she's weak than fight her when she's at full power, I guess.
Maybe they have a way of caging her or something. But we're
Or they
not
don't
there.
know she's a dragon. Who knows?
A dragon who was in human shape.
Yeah.
I have to pay more attention to teaching you how to fight. You're about that age.
If I knew how to fight, I could have fought them off and saved Mars.
Well, I
You
mean,
have
while
to
that
go
may be
save
true-
her, Ryken.
We will. I'm just waiting on my friends to get back, but I'm getting everything ready.
They mentioned a house in some place called Calumport.
Alright. Did you catch anything else?
No. It's coming back to me. I don't know what she did, but it's like I was in a daze.
Alright.
I remember oh my gosh, I remember she made herself look like me. How did she do that, Ryken?
There's all types of magic, but I think that I can rest a little bit easier knowing that Mars is next to someone that powerful. But regardless, we still need to get over there and help them.
Just tell me what to do.
Honestly, I need you to help Roy out of all his armor and pat him down. We had a long day. Any of the other horses that come back too.
I'll do it right away.
include-
And he charges off.
Good kid.
And you were all worried. I've been listening to you almost.
What's up?
Oh, I think Ryken thought I was going to leave him hanging.
Murder. Rest of his family.
Ike is just a teenage boy. Like Mars is actually like capable, but like he would have been fucked in any scenario. He would have just been instant dead.
So you were envisioning that I murdered him, probably then.
No. I'm just like worried about like errant missiles with my fucking gang.
2 hit points. I tripped on a crack.
As much as I've been hit by friendly fire, shit.
What?
Was it that
We're here to
friendly? I'm
save
not
you.
sure it
Oh,
was.
he's dead. Did anyone have diamonds? Yeah, great.
I mean, you don't know this yet, but I do have diamonds on me. I have
We have
quite
a
a
fuck
bit.
ton. We have a fuck ton, dude.
Oh,
We're
good.
prepared. We know what happens.
I'm gonna be going through them. It sounds like a lot.
All right, so
That's
when the
a-
others return, because that took a little while for him to come out of hiding, so
Ezra, all I know is I'm not riding on or with Oliver anymore if I can help it. All right.
do you guys land in the area, or do you land at the base? Those of you that are flying. Ezra
I
is making
think-
the run back on foot with somebody else now.
Yep.
Was it night?
Well,
Oh, is that what you said?
No, it's not night.
I thought they could double up on the horse at least.
Yeah,
Just,
they're doubled up. I meant
Yep.
coming back on the horse, on foot. like
Oh,
on
gotcha.
the ground.
We're just having
Just
a
might
nice
be a little
little
They're
uncomfortable.
hoofing it.
adventure.
They're carrying.
I just
the
like to
horse.
think that like I just like to
You can-
think that like Ezra's chasing us everywhere. Then as soon as he gets there, like we're already heading back. It's like fuck, we gotta
Yeah.
turn around.
Every time.
We get back to the tower. We leave the tower. Fuck. Like, Ezra, we gotta go. Let's go, bud.
Ezra's like, God damn it! I
Where were
knew I
you,
shouldn't have. I knew I should have stayed.
That's what you get for not asking for a winged horse.
Just ask for a mount. We were too low level. I'd want to give me a flying mount.
Well, I mean, we didn't know
Right.
it, but Ryken had a flying mount.
All right.
I will circle
So-
around the tower and I will try and reach someone inside, letting them know that we need someone out here to help bring a guest of ours inside. And then I'll land at the front door.
Okay.
Ooh, I hope Ryken's looking out a window. Oh, I hope Ryken's looking out a window.
Well,
He's probably in his room, most likely.
Well, does that have a window?
But
Well, there you go.
telepathically, I can connect.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Ryken would still be pretty upset, so mentally he might be more loud.
Oh, he can't return it. It's not a telepathic conversation. I can telepathically talk to other people, but then unless they have telepathic ability, they have to speak out loud.
Gotcha.
So it's not like message
That's right.
or any of that.
Oh, okay.
I was laughing at Ezra's thing.
All right, so I'm dropping them off.
And I'll hold just like another ray of frost at the ready if he tries anything. Kind of just, don't you move.
as you fly up to the front door, your little owl flies up to you, Ulver, and flies around you, and then flies back inside.
Agitated or
Agitated.
What?
Yep.
Agitated. Okay. I'm going to revert back to Ulver and tell the others to. Oh, who else is with me? Anybody come out?
Well, I was on your back,
Yeah.
and then I would have taken him up to the tower if we didn't land inside the tower.
Yeah, I would have landed right at the steps, and then since Luma came, I would have reverted back to Ulver, and I'd help you get him in.
Yeah, I'll start, escorting him inside, holding a ray of frost at him, telling him not to try anything.
Ezra comes riding up
Hey,
as they get situated.
Hey, Ezra, why don't you make yourself useful? Where have you been all day?
I cast banish.
Well, on yourself.
On who?
On yourself,
I'm
so you
with
don't
you.
have to deal with us for a minute.
Don't do it, Ezra.
I think that's the first time he's cast it on someone, not me.
Yeah, the only other times
I
I've
think
wanted to would be someone with legendary resistance, and would just say no.
yeah.
Who did you cast it on? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's going on Oliver. Take a wisdom saving throw. Or a charisma saving throw, sorry.
Charisma? Oh, that's great. 1 second.
Check is 16.
One.
No.
I rolled a 2 and I got a -1.
Over goes to
I
that
just
dark
point
place.
at Oliver, and he just snaps out of existence.
Well, you little, and then I'm gone.
Oh boy. Ezra?
Carly and
Ezra, what'd you do?
He'll come back. I do it to Ryken all the time.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
folks
we
really
better get this
are
guy
crazy,
inside.
says Carlian. First you
Let's
try
get
to
this-
burn down my mansion, and then you
Successfully.
just willy-nilly banish people.
I start raising my finger towards him.
No, I'm cooperating.
Yeah, that's crazy, Ezra. You better watch yourself while you're in his presence. I'll threaten.
And he heads into the tower. If you prod him that direction, he'll go.
Yeah. I'm escorting him inside the tower to the first floor, like right in the middle, just so he's out in the open. And I'll just yell out, Ryken, you here?
A little owl, though, flies over towards you, Ezra, lands on your shoulder, and stares at you.
He'll be back.
You get the overwhelming feeling that you are being judged.
Ooh, Luma will remember this.
Let's
And
start
then,
pointing.
and,
Get
then,
on her bad
and then
side.
she melts into your shoulder and disappears somewhere into your clothing.
Armor of Agathis.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill his familiar.
Nah.
Oliver,
My familiar now.
I can't tell if you're trying to talk or not.
Oh no, I'm not there.
Do you
I'm
cast
still banished.
Armor of Agathis?
No.
Okay.
I'm just letting it slide.
You don't know where she went.
Yeah, literally, she's sliding around.
Okay.
It can't peck in this form, right?
What?
Huh?
The
She can do
owl
whatever she
can't.
wants.
She
Can
can,
it-
she
can
can
it
do a
peck in
lot
that
more
form?
than peck.
Oh
Yeah.
damn! Better watch it.
She's got some skills. Don't worry.
All right, so you head inside. Pocket horse.
Yep. Horse goes back in the pocket.
All right, so you're at the lower level. Carlian's in there. He's looking around, and he says, "This really isn't that bad on the inside."
I walk up. Why is this guy a prisoner?
Well, this is the guy that was talked about from the Baroness. They're working together. And we also may have also burnt down his mansion that one time.
There's a loud
wanna si-
clang from the stables as something heavy and metallic hits the ground. Hold still, Roy!
I'm gonna size this guy up. Does he look like he could take a hit?
You can probably take a few. He's not.
You take a few?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like weakly.
I mean, he wasn't in the fight; he was hiding or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
And also, he's the guy who sent that army against us and shut us down.
well, do we know that?
Yeah.
Okay,
He,
if you know it,
when he projected it in the
Oh, okay,
battlefield,
okay.
he basically said, "I'm here for you guys."
Gotcha.
I'm gonna go to headbutt him, but at the same time I go to headbutt him, I'm going to unleash the circlet of blasting.
Okay.
And it's a crispy critter.
Yeah, so like as I go to the headbutt, the circlet on my head just starts glowing, and 3 rays come out. Whoops,
Well,
wrong one.
I jump out of the way.
Hit, miss.
Okay. I'll take the damage from the first one since I kind of rolled that already.
So 18? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the beams burn into him. You can see some kind of a magic aura seems to absorb part of the damage, so it doesn't hurt him as bad as you thought it would. And he staggers backwards. He goes, "What was that for? Jesus!"
Doesn't look like it hurt as much as it should have.
Whoa.
Ouch. And the
Can I come
headbutt.
back yet? Am I still gone?
Unfortunately, that was only that was only a
like
1 on the roll.
It's 1 minute, right? For the.
Yeah.
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 So you'd be back about now then, because it took him a second.
He comes back as this guy's
By
in the
himself
all by
out on the
myself.
steps.
Like, what?
Out on the steps. I think he's pointing in the air like towards Ezra, like, "Don't you dare!" And then he comes back as like, "Don't you? Hey, wait, where'd everyone go?"
No, they still have
Time
to
still
find it.
passes. I know what happened.
So he's just arms folded.
What did I
Like,
see?
Probably just fuming.
Oh, he's
What
in
did
the
I
arms
see
fold.
while I
like
was
a
gone? I
tap.
wonder.
Banishment is just time out the spell.
You're in timeout.
Your forehead slams into him, and soon some blood spraying, staggers back and goes, "Enough! Enough!"
Oliver, so glad I could join us. What took you so long?
Did that magical shield go off this time?
No.
Okay.
I try to speak calmly to Ryken. Ryken, wait, this is a prisoner. We can't just beat people to death.
Yeah, we can. Watch this. I grab his finger and break it.
Oh my god! Oh,
I get horrified, but I stop talking. I stop talking, but I'm
yanks
horrified
his hand
a
away
little bit.
from you as you attempt to grab it.
Smart.
so I'll say to Carleon. So now you know we got 2 crazy guys on our team. You better start talking, guy. As I still have like my hand raised for a ray of frost.
Do you want?
Where's
What do you want? That? No.
Where's my maid?
How should I know?
Where did the Baroness go?
The Baroness took her. Where'd she go?
You guys can't get him to talk. I'm gonna keep hitting him.
The Baroness was here. I didn't.
Don't play
I
dumb.
didn't know she was here.
I want to do an insight check.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Okay. You're pretty sure he's telling the truth, actually.
Huh.
Ask a more indirect question. What was your role here?
I was sent here. I was
By
sent here
whom?
to just deliver the demon. God. I was given a
A
charge
demon god?
to keep control of him.
Who sent you? Who are you talking about?
He turns and looks at you and says, "The old man, the master." He's just called the Master. I don't know his name.
Did you see him?
Yeah,
What's he look like?
once. He's old, wizened. He's got long, kind of a dirty white hair. He's a wizard.
What race?
He's human,
Oh, okay.
I think. Wait a minute. Where's my notes?
Ryken gut check him again.
Stop stalling us.
I really hope Ryken doesn't beat the shit out of him too much. I don't want to revive him.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh, sorry. No, I'm going into the stables, grabbing a spare horseshoe and throwing it into one of the flaming braziers.
Oh, shit. Based on Ryken's actions, you have about 10 seconds to tell us the truth. Otherwise, you're going to be branded for life. Despite my detestment of this action, I can tell you've wronged these people more than once.
So no, I was wrong. It's not human. He's Noman.
Noman?
He's Noman. Gnome. He's a gnome.
Even better.
Gnome. A gnome wizard. All right. How tall are gnomes in D&D?
Not very tall.
Like 2 feet, 2.5 feet or something.
Yeah, short.
They're the
Taking
smallest.
orders from...
Other than maybe the fairy. Now.
So
Yeah.
as he says that though, Eidolon would his hair would start to turn black.
We have
And
a
he'd
lot of
get-
allies that have been killed outside from direct actions of this man. So
What's
I
the...
I have speak with dead if we just kill him. Just saying. So don't feel too bad if you take it too far.
I'll
I've
go
also-
and
I can resurrect him too. So
since I already have my hand up for Ray of Frost, I'm gonna go up and put my hand on his throat, and I'm gonna cast it. Basically, do like a point blank range, and then say to him, "Where did you meet him?"
You cast.
But in a like really low, dark voice.
You cast a spell at point blank range.
Yeah.
Well, let's do that.
And you're
first.
gonna ask him a question after?
Well, I was gonna do frostbite,
Okay.
so I didn't have to. So it's a Constitution 16 save.
Okay.
So he doesn't take anything. But I guess it's just more flair for dramatic
Yeah.
flair.
Frost crystals form in the air, and Carlian shivers for a second. And he looks at you and says, "At the manor in Calimport."
I'll just kind of shrug him off and kind of shake my head a bit. That damn place, Calimport, keeps coming up in everything we need to do. My hair will start to revert back to white. And I'll, deep in thought, kind of just just turn around and, contemplate what was going on.
Okay.
Ben,
Yeah.
do I notice the boy in the room or in the stalls? When I came
I
in?
mean, yeah, he's making some noise, taking the armor off of Roy. So
Okay, so I'll just kind of look over at Ryken. I was like, okay, he knows. All right. Is Luma around?
you don't see her.
Okay. I'll call out, Luma.
You get a mental tickle, and she says, "What? I've got him.
You got who?
The mean one."
I imagine I know what she's talking about, right?
She sends an image of Ezra.
Yeah.
And then you get this sensation that she sends another image, and it's an image of anatomy that you didn't need to see.
Gross.
Be impressed. We rolled for it.
But you're about
She
to
just
lose
sent-
it.
She just sent you a dick pic.
Yeah, pretty much. Thanks, Luma. Thanks a lot.
Just say the word. I can do it.
Technically, Ben, I think you just created the first dick pic.
It was unintentional.
That's the D&D version of it.
I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It's hilarious, so not sorry.
I'll just tell her, do what you must.
All right.
You did something that ticked you off.
What's your armor
no.
class? No, your armor class is 10. She
Yeah,
is
'cause
attached
it's
to
under.
you, under your armor, and you aren't moving away from it. So,
D&D, it stands for Dicks and Deities.
oh, 11.
All of a sudden,
Oh my
What are you
god.
gonna do to him?
all of a sudden you hear in your ear, "What's the capital of Thailand?"
You have to be hurt to do that, right?
Yeah, it's take.
You're not
You have
taking
to
any
take damage.
damage. You're not taking any damage. You feel something warm suddenly enclose your manhood, and it squeezes, but it just doesn't seem to be able to squeeze enough to do anything.
And it also says you point your finger and
turn me off.
hellish rebuke. That creature is surrounded by hellish flames, so you'd be lighting your dick on fire.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
30,
that's the bad kind of burn.
32 damage
Icy
worth
hot.
of flaming penis. Be awful.
You could be burning your biscuit stuff right
So
there.
I guess everybody is glad that she's not actually capable of hurting you.
No, I wish he was. Ezra would become a eunuch, and it'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, she can't hurt him this way, I should say. She's just
Yeah.
not strong enough. So
Over. Did you send your familiar to molest me?
I don't have a familiar. What are you talking about?
I think your owl's trying to jerk me off.
I think
How can you be
made
hard
that
right
sit,
now?
And you should
We have friends
apologize.
missing. There's so many dead people outside.
You might want to apologize.
We have a prisoner right in front of all
Yeah,
you.
apologize, or the owl's gonna keep jerking you off.
I'm just gonna dimension door to the other side of the room and not take her with
you
me.
should mention the poison spike.
I know, I should.
Anyways,
I just teleport to the other side of the room and don't take her with me.
suddenly there is a blob in the air that quickly forms into an owl that lands on the ground
A tiny dick-shaped
and then
blob.
flies over to Ulver.
You better wash after this.
She snuggles up to your face.
Oh, come on.
Gives you a little kiss.
All right. Moving on.
Bet she smells good after that
We've had
battle
our fun. The things we'll all remember. Welcome
Yeah,
to
now
the
it's a-
childish night. All right. Still fun, though. All right, so what do you guys do next? Luma's back
Well-
with Ulver. Ezra's free of incriminate or reaching handy like Luma's.
I think we have a prisoner still, don't we?
Yeah, who's eyeing the situation with a cocked eyebrow.
Yep. From
Hey,
dick
see
jokes
this?
back to torture.
This is what we do to friends. What do you think we're gonna do to you?
I don't even know
The-
what you're doing.
Probably don't want to know.
How much more interesting
As-
would it be to him if Ezra had used Hellish Rebuke and there'd been fire shooting out of his pants?
Whole new definition of fire crotch.
Keep in mind, you lost to us. But we're the ones who outsmart you every time.
You guys should think of one question that you really want him to answer. And Ezra, can you go get some tongs from your room?
As he's doing
Okay.
that,
Blacksmithing
who is the
is
Baroness?
The Baroness? No,
Who is she?
She goes
A name.
She goes by the name Terrasai.
I cut off this guy's dick the moment he says that name.
I mean, you'd have to first, get his pants down.
Just rub 'em.
Nope,
It's
just
a whole
one
process.
go to
And
this
then
with the
and then
great
you'd have to
sword.
grab it and pull it away from his body.
You want to go through all that?
Fine. I'll just take off or just cut an Achilles tendon. Just one.
Eldritch Blast of the crotch.
No.
Okay, just
He's looking at the great sword. Cut one Achilles tendon.
Yeah, Kai, avert your eyes.
I haven't been
Don't
watching
look.
the memes. What are the memes?
Don't watch. Yeah, there you go. You don't want to see us like this.
That's hilarious. There's lots of funny stuff in there. All right. Well, I mean, make your attack roll, I guess. He's not going to stand there and just let you hit him.
Not gonna be standing much. Rolled twice.
You missed both times.
You're still nervous because you just got molested.
Your confidence is waning.
Luma says something's waning.
Oh. Burn.
My dick's bigger than you are, Owl.
you didn't even hear her. She did.
She says back to you, Ezra, was.
Just still swinging at this guy's ankles.
You're just gonna keep making him dance.
Yep. At this point, I won't even be actively trying to cut him. I'm just swinging.
Okay, he's trying to not get hit. What are you doing? Leave me alone! I'm cooperating. Why?
Because I really don't like her. Also, where can we find her?
I got news for you. I don't really like her either.
That
All
checks
the more
out.
reason to help us.
That does check out. I'll stop swinging.
To tell you the truth, I'm starting to not like any of them.
Where's this house?
The manor house? It's just north of Calimport.
What's it look like? How far north?
Well, if you've got a map, I can mark it for you.
Does the name
Did
have
you-
an estate?
I don't
Yeah,
know
well-
the name of the estate.
I don't have any fucking maps of Calimport. I've never been there, dude.
Okay, well, I have a world, like a continent map.
Yeah, but this is gonna be like a house. Like a house is gonna need to be a little bit more accurate.
It's like
I don't think
it's
you get-
in this area here.
Yeah.
These
A
50
house.
miles or so.
Have you ever been there before?
I have only been there once.
What are its defenses?
How should I know?
You've been there once.
Well, there were lots of men in black suits of armor, and I remember them talking about magic wards.
You see any
I'll,
entrances
I'll
other
just
than the main entrances?
I'm sorry, Oliver. What did you say?
Have you seen any other entrances than the main entrances?
No.
Secret passageways, anything?
I went in the main entrance. I was led to talk with, and he says something here, and all of you just hear, "La, la, la." And then they did their, "La, la, la, la," and I left.
Want to repeat that?
I went to the mansion. I met with, "La, la, la, la," and they cast that spell to, blah, 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 and then I left. What's the problem?
there's something that won't allow him to say it.
Like Blackjack. Do you know who Blackjack is?
No, I don't think I do.
I'll pull out the map and be like, here, mark where that house is.
So he marks it on the map, puts a little X, and he goes, "It's in that area." And he says, "If you go north, just look for the estate. It had, it was black dragon emblems on the gate, a large black iron fence around the estate, tall, imposing." Look, just don't kill me, okay? I didn't do anything to you.
You shot us down from the sky.
You brought a demon.
I did not
For them.
shoot you
You've been
down
walking
from the
right for
sky.
them.
I was forced to bring the demon here because, believe me, I did not want to be anywhere near it.
But you were in control of it. Why did they give you control over it?
I was not in control of the demon. I had a focus for the demon, which allowed it to be here. The demon took that focus and left with it. You know what that means?
You screwed the pooch.
The demon's free. That's what that means. In case you're wondering, he can do whatever he wants now. Like I could stop him.
So you're saying you have no more use? Because I don't think there's
Over.
anything else we need from you.
Actually, Ezra, can you stand right in front of him and see if he's lying? You're pretty good at reading people, right, Ezra?
Did Ezra fall asleep?
Maybe.
I mean, you're pretty good at reading people, right? Why don't you stand in front of him and see if you can tell if he's lying?
Sure. I'll take that inside check.
Go behind him and give him like a kick behind on the knees, so he's on his knees as he's saying it.
Twice.
I know I used to do that to Oliver all the time.
So 22.
I mean, he actually seems earnestly to be telling the truth. And scared.
Good. Setting the scene, Ezra's in front of him, I'm behind him, he's on his knees. There's no telling if someone can contact him later, and he'll just let him know that we're on the way. So, with full intent, I'm just going to be attacking this guy until he does.
Gonna execute him.
Yep.
How would you like to do it?
Just take Starfall and just basically sever, his spine right in his throat.
Okay, roll a d100.
Is he gonna do some like crazy chaos thing and just explode and kill us?
Okay,
Can
you feel Starfall as it hits him. There's some kind of interaction between him and Starfall. as wild magic surges out of control. Roll another D100. Oh.
Whoa.
Roll it one more time.
It's not good. Really gotta save this spear for special occasions.
All right. So you stab the spear into his throat, and as you do so, you see the light just who's Ezra standing in front of him. You see the light go out of his eyes almost instantly, and there's almost like a concussive inward implosion force towards the spear tip, and then there's a whooping noise, and then dead silence as Carleon's body slides off the spear and hits the ground silently.
What the fuck, man?
And you move your mouth, but no words come out.
Who, everyone?
Everyone.
I'll start going through his pockets.
Ryken, what did you do? You're here telepathically.
I'm gonna start yelling at Oliver all the things I actually feel about him.
That's love.
Dude, he looks pissed. That's
I just
but yeah.
smile and wave at them.
Going through his pockets, kind of giving him a body pat down, looking for anything else.
Sure. You find a kind of a ruby hilted dagger. Is the only weapon you find on him. He's not wearing much in the way of armor. It's the equivalent of just kind of a leather.
Okay.
The only other thing is you find 127 gold pieces and 33 silver in a coin pouch. You find a couple of small regular healing potions. And then as you're searching up towards the bloody mess of his neck, you find that he was wearing a necklace. And then you get a look at his face, Ryken. And all of a sudden, you realize you're not looking at the same guy you were looking at before. His face has changed. Did you recognize him? Meet me in whispers.
Shit.
If anyone can gentle repose this body.
Care to guess who it is?
My uncle? Alabaster?
It's Hartle. Remember I was talking to you about Hartle? Wanted to make that was your uncle, I believe, is what you wanted to make him, right? Or the guy that stole your family's.
Did we come up with a name?
I did, yeah.
I don't think you ever told me, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Where? You never gave me a name, but I'm cool with that. That's the name.
Oh no, did I not give you a name? But I told you I had somebody already.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah,
I think I probably meant to give you a name. My mistake. You would have obviously known his name, if that's the case. I thought I gave it to you. Yeah, Count Hartle. It's right there. At 8:02 a.m. AM there.
Oh, okay.
Count Hartle. I did give you his name. I did screw up.
Got it. Okay.
So this would be your uncle, actually, or if I can't remember if we were going with the uncle, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, but this would be the guy that backstabbed your entire family.
Would I have known that he was the one that set it all up?
What we were discussing was that you knew it was him. So
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go back then.
Yeah, so this is the guy that was responsible for trying to steal your family's land. So he was, he wasn't. You don't know if he was connected to the attack on your family, like the orcs and stuff. Just the deeds and trying to fuck your family over that way.
Yeah, and seeing him here, like associated with the Black Hammer and all this, kind of connects the dots.
Yeah, you can do anything else you want with that as far as that goes. Okay.
Yep.
All right, back.
But no, they will recognize me.
All right,
if they
back.
know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It's been a
Funny
whispers
that-
night.
Ezra doesn't recognize him.
Ezra, give me your sword.
I'll hand it over.
I'd decapitate this man.
Who
Didn't
was
you?
that?
I thought you stabbed him with Starfall.
Well, it was
I did.
stabbed him through the neck, but it didn't decapitate him.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. And I'll snap my sword back into my hand.
As you look down at the decapitated head, you realize that it's not the same face that it was before.
No one else recognizes this face.
No one else does, no.
Any more questions for this guy, Ryken? I can force it to answer truthfully. We got 5 more questions.
I think he was just a tool. I don't think he's gonna be able to answer anything else we need.
I'm gonna soccer kick it out a window.
All right. There's, of course, a large amount of blood spilled across the floor now. And a
And just slip and fall.
And still the body.
let's go ahead and make a...
Are we still? Can we still hear?
either
or talk?
acrobatics or athletics check for me. Your choice. So you kick at the head, but miss and fall on your ass because of the slickness of the blood under your feet, and now you're
Does he just-
half covered in his blood.
I feel like he Charlie Browned it right there.
Yep.
Ezra's just gonna look at the whole situation of all the stuff that's happened in the last 5 minutes and just start laughing.
Covered in blood, laughing on the ground.
So I still haven't heard anything. So I'm going to step out to the edge of this room that I've been hiding in and see the blood, see the body,
Be lying in it and laugh.
see the head. Well, I mean, I can't hear anything, but I can see all this and see you laughing. I look at Ryken.
Oh, and I took the sword back, so it looks like I cut his head off.
Ryken is pissed.
For that
Yeah,
matter,
Ryken's just fury.
Ryken, when you asked for the sword, he couldn't have heard you, but I imagine he understood your intent. just pointing that out.
True.
So
So
none of us can
instead of
still
doing anything-
hear, right? Like we
If
can't
all
hear
else
or
fails, I would have
talk.
just grabbed this silver one that was hanging in his room.
The only you could still hear things, Kai, because you were in the other room, but 15 feet from the point at which the weapon hit in all directions is silenced.
Gotcha. I ask what happened, but nobody can hear me.
Nope.
So I'm I'm staring dumbfounded at this corpse, and Ezra laughing his ass off. I can hear him, but nobody can.
No,
Oh.
Say
no,
again?
he's silent. Inside the circle,
Yeah.
he makes no noise.
Yeah, so it's freaky as hell to me. So I'm like,
It's also the corpse of a guy you've never seen before because it's someone
Right.
else now.
So I'm like, So I go back into the room and I start praying to God.
Kai remembers all the reasons why
Dear
he left.
God, what did I get myself into?
Yeah.
Again.
Please explain any of this to me, as I know nothing.
Just hear God laughing.
Okay, well, I'm done with my quote unquote turn. Since we've all been going by turns.
Kinda. Kinda.
Yeah.
All right.
So Ezra, are you done with your laughing fit?
Yeah.
Ido, what are you doing?
Just so you guys know, that silence is going to remain there for 24 hours. So it's not going away anytime soon.
Is it like an area? Oh, so it didn't just affect us; it affect the area.
It's an area. It's a globe. Yeah, of silence.
All right. I'll try to keep moving around and see if I can. Just being like, pop, 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 pop.
I mean, as soon as you get outside of it, you could hear Zephyros snoring. So be pretty quick to know how far out you could go. Of course, nobody inside of it still could hear you.
I'll try to motion, or can I telepathically speak?
Yeah, you can telepathically speak.
Yeah, alright. I'll just tell them to move so we can hear each other. It's in a bubble by the body.
Apparently, they're not going to do anything.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted again. I'm gonna carry the body and the head to the front stairs and throw the body down the stairs and carry the head back into my room.
Okay. Ryken's keeping trophies now.
You should.
And then I'm gonna fuck it.
Oh, God,
Oh!
This has
Now it's
this has been
X-rated.
a very headed down a dark path session.
just like the head.
This
Anyway,
session turned us all evil now.
do you want to seal the head? You should probably like burn the bottom of it so it doesn't like rot too fast. Anyway, also, I'm gonna go ahead and try and use create water and try and flush out some of the. Is there like a drainage system somewhere in this thing, or?
I mean,
Just use it like a power washer or like a hose.
Here's a broom.
squeegee it out the front door.
Okay. Well, I have the create water, so I can create like 10 feet of water or whatever.
Sure.
And so it doesn't say I can use it as a pressure, but
Water.
it falls
down,
as rain.
wine.
Yeah, it falls as rain. So I can put it down and then I can actually destroy it, or I could like squeegee it out the door and hope that we've cleaned off enough of the blood that it's not too much of a mess for the owner that we didn't even think about and what he's gonna say.
We kind of we're invested in this tower as well. You know, I think we own some stock in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You see these bedrooms? You see that stable?
Yeah. I definitely want to ensure that we, kind of keep it clean. And, I've only been back a couple hours and you guys have already murdered somebody.
Hey, fuck you, DM. Fuck you.
Oh, jeez.
I have only begun. We're heading into the darkness, guys. Get ready for it.
Say to Kai, sorry you had to see us like this, but this guy was working with some really nasty people we've encountered. and he was also just kind of an asshole. But I know don't judge us too harshly on this. Just know that he was a really bad man, and you're working with some even worse people.
That wasn't Carlian though.
But he.
I don't know Carlian either. I mean, I barely.
And he deceived us too, because we just ended up killing this guy. So Carlian's also bad. They're all
Carlian, bad. Do we know if Carlian's identity was taken, or if Carlian's actually bad?
Is this like a Mad Eye Moody situation with the polyjuice potion?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it was. That's what exactly.
I mean, we can only assume that he's bad because we don't know.
The one guy that might have answered some questions, so
and threw his body out the door.
Well, but you at least kept the head though, right?
Oh yeah, Ezra can maybe ask the head. I mean, you only have to have part of the body, right?
I figured you only have to have the head.
Just has to have the head.
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I understand you guys are upset, and there's a lot I've missed. I'm definitely happy to be here, despite the removal of a head.
Yeah, that got a little brutal real quick, but it was.
Get him out of here, Ben. Get him out of my room.
Get what out of your room?
Trying to have some low time.
Alabaster's just been standing there like NPC style.
Awkward.
Is that him? Yeah, that's him.
What's that other thing?
I don't know where his room is.
That was a monster.
Oh, it was a monster?
We haven't been down here in a while.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that's Ezra.
Well, the monster, not Ezra.
When he went to werewolf form.
Oh, okay, that's
Ezra.
Ezra.
It totally is Ezra.
Gotcha.
Let's see, I don't remember where Ezra's room is. Is it the yellow bed?
Yeah,
yellow bed.
So we'll put the
after
up there.
After helping clean up the blood, even though there's a silence thing, which kind of is disorienting when you walk into it, but after that, I ask, hey, it seems like we've done quite a bit today. Ryken, we kind of know where we're headed. Do we just want to start heading that way? And if so, is there a room I could use? You guys said you might have made a room?
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure.
Of course, we got these 2 empty, I think 3 extra rooms.
I think the servants had one of them, didn't they?
Yeah. I think there's or I think that one might be occupied by Ryken's buddies.
One of them is Alabasters.
The bottom left is Alabasters, but that's where Zelene's been saying.
Oh yeah, so
like this one's safe.
But she's captured right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and make some shapes or something.
So, on a side note, real quick, just because I got sidetracked earlier, and I want to make sure I get this out there, that when you severed his head, his necklace would have come off. And his necklace is attached to something inside of the body, and it would have come loose at that moment. So lying in the blood, Kai, when you went to wash it out, you find a hammer.
Do I see it well enough not to pick it up before being able to observe the whole thing, or is it in the clothing or something like that?
It's blood, so you can't tell the color, but it's a small, hammer attached to a sturdy necklace.
And there's he doesn't have anything else on the necklace?
Nope.
Okay. And you said it's a black small hammer?
No, it's covered in blood. You can't tell what color it is.
Gotcha.
When you rinse it off, if you do, then you can see that it seems to be made out of wood and gold.
Wood
and the markings on it seem familiar.
This is interesting.
It is about half the size, but it is an exact replica of a hammer of Gond. Now, like I said, it's half the size, and it's crudely made, leading you to the conclusion it was not made by your order. So, and I'm not going to make you roll on that because it would be something that you would automatically notice. But it is apparently a hammer of Gond.
Do I? Does the rest of the party see me cleaning up the blood and stuff?
That's up to them.
I'm in my room.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Okay. I kind of hold the
I'll
necklace
probably
by
help
the
you out,
chain.
actually.
Right. I hold the necklace by the chain, and as I'm rinsing it off, I show it to Oliver, and I kind of confusedly express that this isn't one of my orders, but it looks like it was an attempt to look like one of my orders. Symbols. Do you have any idea about this?
No, I have no idea.
It is disturbing, and I will have to convene with my god about it. I really want to ensure that this is not some kind of infiltration into my order. Or
Ben,
Yeah.
do I get a sense of wrongness, rightness from this thing? Or anything about this body and its belongings?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Go ahead, Kai.
Nothing either way.
Okay.
I have a identify spell, I think.
To be fair, though, the tower, it doesn't feel natural to you. So,
Okay.
I mean, because it's
Which
not.
makes sense.
It's not
Yeah.
natural. So, and it would be pretty strong in that feeling. So,
Can I use that to identify if it's got any magical qualities?
yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
So I cast that. Is there any roll for that? I didn't see a roll on it. Oh, it does.
Takes 1 minute. You have to be able to use, you have to
It
use
does have a cast.
a pearl worth 100 gold pieces and an owl feather.
Do you guys have any pearls?
Yeah.
I don't have pearls. I don't have owl feathers. The only thing I do have is diamonds and plat.
That's fine. I got him.
It
I have the
doesn't
identify spell
consume
too.
them, so as long as you have them, you
Yeah.
Gotcha.
can cast it.
Okay. I would ask Ido. Ido, can I borrow? I know this sounds weird, but a pearl and an owl feather.
He'll be a little bit lost in thought for a second and snap out of it and be like, oh, yeah. You need to identify something?
Yes, in fact, I do. We just discovered this item that was potentially on this person who I'm still a bit confused about, but nevertheless, this doesn't look right. It's not one of my order's necklaces. I need to know what this is, and I'd like to identify it.
Yeah, sorry. Here, you can borrow this. Sorry, he just
No.
mentioned someone that brought back some bad memories.
Thank you.
But here you go.
And I would walk across the field and continue talking while being silenced. And then realize I can't talk and then go over to Ido, get the item, run back over here, and conduct identify, which I guess is a spell that I can cast with the right items, of course.
Yep.
Does that cast it, or is it just writes it again? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay,
You have
so
spell slots. You can use a spell slot and then it counts it.
Okay, gotcha. That is a first level, so no problem there. First level, got plenty of spaces for that. All right, so first casting of it. Do I learn anything?
So you touch the hammer and cast your spell, intoning a prayer to Gon to reveal the nature of this item to you. And as you do so, its magic is revealed to you, and you feel anger from your god. True, righteous, horrible anger, as you realize this is a Hammer of Gon. It is a recreation of his special item, created by somebody outside the order, but has the same functions. And then the item is obliterated in your hand. It turns to ash.
Does the chain also turn to ash, or just the hammer?
Just the hammer.
Okay. I kind of dropped the chain by accident because I'm surprised, but I relayed to Ulver that my god is very displeased. I think whatever's going on here is very displeasing to my god, and I'm not sure what god you follow, but I hope that I hope they're friends with Gond.
Well, I mean, do you know
I
if
don't-
this person was? Sounds like he was Gon was angry with this person too. Then.
Based on this action, that Gond rarely has to take action in the world on his own without actually making his presence felt, and he did so. So I would say yes, he is very upset.
Maybe I don't feel so bad about this person's death. I have no idea what was going on with the rest of everybody else. This was this was way out there.
It's not the norm, is what you're saying, then? Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. I was worried I came back to a party that was maybe, I don't know, dealing with a virus of some kind or something.
No, they're obviously dealing with something, but holy cow!
We know what viruses are in D&D, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The madness, or
There's
The
just
man. Yeah, exactly. The man. Yeah, exactly.
there's like a lot of lore drop that guy just
Right?
hit us
I was
with.
just like, oh, crap. Hey, man, I tried to
Pretty
clean
sure-
it up, okay?
Pretty sure all of us are just wanting to get the hell out of here.
Murk some people. Well, Oliver and Ido, since you're the only two left out here, I'm going to return to my room and in hopes of communing with Gond and seeing if he has any insights into next steps and if this is an attack on his order or if it's something much bigger.
it's probably best for us all to go to sleep. Although, what time of the day is it? Because we haven't been out to the tombs still.
No, we haven't.
No, we still have to like finish that off so we can go. But then the tower's down, so we can't.
We can't go anywhere at the moment, but I want to know what's going on at the tombs. So, Ben, do you know what time it is of the day?
It's probably only about afternoon at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to the tombs. I'll gather up anybody else that wants to go with.
Yeah, once you mention it, I'll kind of snap out of it a bit, and then just follow you. But it's still in a daze a little bit.
Anybody else coming?
I'll go.
Ryken doesn't answer the door.
Okay.
Hey guys, should I pick up this head and just ask it how he knows
Ryken has the head.
Right.
Yeah, you got
Right.
Yeah.
in his room.
I will also go, but I'm not sure how fast I'm going to be as I don't have a mount and we don't have any way to get past your bushes.
I mean,
Which
you
I
can get
really
past
don't
it. It'll
know.
take a while.
I
It's
don't know
okay.
if you per se did it because I never asked. But I'm just like, there's a lot of bushes here. Why did people choose to fight here?
That's a great question. I don't know, man.
No, you would probably notice that every time we mention any of the plant growth, that everyone just shoots
Looks at all
daggers
of
at over. Yeah,
I'm
so
too
you probably.
polite to ask, but
It's only 100 feet out, so from the tower.
and we're pretty close to the tombs, right? Like not too far away.
Not too
Not,
far.
not like a long walk or nothing.
No, because we were coming back and forth between, so
Yeah. So I
not
assume we're just
horribly long.
walking.
Could probably ride.
I'll knock again on Ryken's door. Ryken, come on. We need to go to the tombs and finish this up. Ryken?
No answer.
Open the door.
Get on the floor.
Everybody do
what?
the dinosaur.
Sorry, I can never help it.
I'll try to open the door if it's not locked.
To his room.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not locked.
I'm sorry, I'm not over there, but
Yeah, that's fine. And don't worry about it. We're mostly role playing in the mind. Yep.
It's not locked. You walk in and Ryken's crying at the foot of his bed.
oh no. I'll go over. Put my hand on his shoulder. Hey, you alright, bud? Brother?
Says uncle.
Wait, what?
Says Ezra.
Hmm?
Say that again?
He just says Ezra again.
Oh,
I'll be standing at the door. Ezra,
Ezra,
he
come on.
wants you. Something's wrong.
Yep.
Ryken breaks down even more when he sees Ezra walk into the room.
You got questions?
I need your help.
I'll hold out my hand.
That was my uncle. That was the last person I knew that's related to me.
I assume you were not close.
There was rumors that he was behind what happened to my family.
Rumors, or did you know?
I mean, seeing him here today kind of proves it.
All right. Do you have 5 questions?
Not really.
You don't have to use all of them. Just any.
All right.
I will cast Speak with Dead. For the next 10 minutes, that head will answer the next 5 questions you ask it.
The head slowly starts to animate. Its eyes open. Seems to try to take a ragged breath. But, no lungs, so...
Ezra will lightly punch Ryken on the arm and then walk out.
It looks towards you, Ryken.
We're here if you need us, bud.
Grabs Ida's hand, pulls him back in.
I'm here for you.
Are you really my uncle?
Yes. I am your uncle. I was your uncle.
Betray Dad?
What was that?
Did you really betray Dad?
I did betray your family.
Why?
I sought your family's lands and life, but I regret it now.
Who are you working for?
I sought aid in my quest to gain your family's lands, and I found it in agents of the Black Hammer. And like a deal with the demon that they had me follow, I was seduced into their ranks. There, I was twisted and changed into a likeness of another man.
Why do they want to stop us so bad?
There is a dark prophecy that they are trying to bring to light. With it, they hope to conquer everything. The head stops moving.
Put my hand on Ryken's shoulder. You good?
I'm good. It's better to have answers than not to know.
I understand. It's good that you finally know.
Where do we go from here?
Well, our biggest clues are leading to Calimport, or port of Kalimshan. But right now the tower's grounded, and we need to figure out what happened with these Fae before we take off. But that's where it seems like this Black Hammer is, and the person who hired your uncle.
You guys handle that while I take a break?
Yeah. We got you, man.
Brother.
Hell yeah, brother. I'll step out. Close this door.
You'll see over right there. He wasn't in the room, but he was just on the outside of the door.
Look, I think we should go settle with the Faes and let Ryken be for a minute.
Yeah, he's gonna need it.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Wait, Kai gets to finally meet Faye? Oh.
You have to stay back and take care of Ryken.
Oh.
you're gonna
It's
miss
part of your
out.
godly duties.
Yeah. So Ezra.
Yep.
You can you still use your horse?
Still got a pocket horse.
Okay.
It's not night yet.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just a one-time a day thing.
No,
It was
I
back in
just
your pocket again. Cool. All right. All right. So I think I can get all of us out of here. Okay. I'm gonna transform. Once we get outside, I'm gonna transform into a giant elk, and I can take them. I mean, literally, I can take them all in this form, but in fact, I'll just do that because it'll be faster, probably.
So you guys are going to head on out to the Fae. As you begin to get ready for your journey and head out the door, we are going to stop the session here. And we will continue it with your investigations into whatever happened over at the tombs.
Johnny with the Oscar bait to try to get that inspiration for the week.
Yeah, you guys really motivated me last week. Especially when Ezra was like, "You're trash."
Get good.
Challenge accepted. He did it.